Mark here again. You know how I do, cook the books and bring informational meals. This is not so much, I'm not going to focus too much on so much information. Rather, I just want to focus more on some of my wisdom that I've attained on life. And we're in the end of 18. We're about to bring in 19. It's New Year's Eve. And I just want to say Happy New Year's to everybody. Be your best, be the best, better version of yourselves for 2019 and so on and so forth. But people, I want to talk about brokenness, right? Why brokenness? Life will break you, right? Life tends to break all of us. Life breaks you. But it's important to understand this, that you cannot grow without brokenness. You need to be broken before you can be fixed. If I say I'm going to fix my house, or I'm going to fix my car, or I'm going to fix my bike, if I'm going to fix my life, whatever it is, if something is going to be fixed, there's an implication that it is broken. So before something can be fixed, improved, enhanced, developed, it must first be broken. Brokenness is necessary for growth and development. Brokenness is the mechanism, it is the tool, the apparatus of evolution. Evolution uses brokenness for you to evolve. So it is important to understand your brokenness, to embrace, not just understand. It's important to embrace your brokenness. The reason why I can keep going on every day, and what makes me go on strong, what makes me get up every morning rejoicing, joyful, is not my daughter, it's not my lady, it's not money, it's number one is my God. But earthly, right? In sense where we can understand what makes me joyful to get up every day and face the day is embracing my brokenness. Is embracing it. Understanding that I wouldn't be who I am without it. Understanding that it's part and parcel to my development. Understanding that it is part and parcel to my growth. Understanding that it is an absolute necessity for me to be the best, better version of myself. Brokenness is necessary. And knowing that the entire world is broken gives me a leg up on my brokenness. It's my advantage. Understanding that the whole world is broken. Everybody's broken. I don't care who you are, how high up on the throne you sit, or how low down in the janitorial basement you reside. It doesn't matter. Everybody, without exception, suffers from some form, shape, or other way of brokenness. And knowing this makes me get up every day with a smile on my face, make me face my challenges with optimism. I face the challenges of life with optimism. They say your attitude determines your altitude, but your gratitude, ladies and gentlemen, your gratitude determines your attitude and your altitude. If you are gratuitous, if you're thankful for your adversities, if you're thankful for your brokenness, if you're thankful for your challenges, if you are thankful, if you remain thankful, whether a condition, situation appears to be good, bad, or indifferent, if your thankfulness, if your situations might change, conditions might alter, circumstances will modify, but as long as your attitude of gratitude remains constant, your altitude will accelerate. You will rise above the conditions. You will rise above the situations and or circumstances. The secret is to understand first and foremost, though, that We are all broken without exception. But what differentiates my brokenness from somebody who is on the sidewalk or sitting on a corner with a drug needle in their arm or a bottle of whiskey or in the basement somewhere suffering from depression? The only thing that differentiates me from that person, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, the only thing that differentiates me, my brokenness, from the person who has given up on life and is laid out somewhere on a park bench contemplating suicide, the only thing that differentiates me from that person is coping. Let that sink in. The only thing that differentiates me from anyone out there who's broken and considering, contemplating jumping off of the building, the bridge, or jumping onto the train tracks, the only thing that differentiates me from them is an ability to cope, is an ability to be able to continue to hold my head up, is an ability to continue to be able to say 1 foot forward. That's right, 1 foot forward. Just keep taking 1 step at a time. One left foot, right foot, right foot, left foot, left foot, right foot, right foot, left foot. That's the only thing that separates me from somebody else who's broken. And that's a fact, y'all. That's the only thing that separates me, my brokenness, from anyone else's. Because the reality is we are all broken. Everybody, in some way, shape, or form. But you gotta know how to cope with your brokenness. You gotta know how to still function with your broken. You know, they talk about like functioning drug addicts, like people who are drug addicts, but they can still get up and go to work. They can still get up and like move forward and just press on and do what they need to do. And they say they're like working alcoholics or functioning drug addicts. And the interesting thing is, like, for me, the only that to me, y'all, and if I got an emotional part of me, it's just powerful. I'm feeling this like really powerful message here. Like I just got the spirit. I just felt that, you know. But the reality is, like, the only difference between me and anybody else who's in a psych ward, you know what I'm saying, or who's being given all these medications, who's being doped up, you know, with all these different drugs, you know, to suppress suppressants, you know, who has to be put on some kind of medical, you know, some kind of any kind of medicine, right, to deal with their depression or their brokenness. The only difference, like I said, people, is the ability to cope. And if you let that really sink in and really get that and take it one day at a time, you'll heal yourself. That's a fact. Without any doctors, I'm not knocking doctors, because if my car broken, I'm taking it to a auto mechanic. If I'm getting sued, I'm gonna hire a lawyer. So doctors have their purpose. I'm not stupid, okay? I don't believe that, okay, because I know God, I'm not supposed to use the resources of a psychologist or a doctor or whatever. I'm not against that. I'm not whatever you need to do to fix yourself, do it. But what I am saying is this: before you run to the doctor, before you run to the head doctor or the head shrink, right? Contemplate this, and contemplate this well. If you get the concept that there's no difference between you and anyone else in terms of brokenness, the only difference, there is no difference in terms of brokenness, but the only difference is this, is how well you are able to cope with your brokenness or the lack of their ability to cope with theirs. That's the distinction. Your ability to cope and their lack of ability to cope. But make no mistake about it, if you can get that sunk into your, deep into your psyche, that all I have to do is be able to function, be a functioning broken person or a functioning crackhead or a functioning alcoholic, It is the first step. I'm using that metaphorically, by the way. I'm not telling you to be a functioning crackhead or alcoholic, because if you're a functioning crackhead or alcoholic, that implies or that means that you're taking drugs, and we never want to do that. We never want to go that route, okay? What I am using it is metaphoric. I'm using it to point out a more vivid description of how you can function in your brokenness, right? And the function in your brokenness doesn't mean you stay broken. Okay? It simply means you don't let the brokenness let you stay. Because see, brokenness is an interesting thing. You're broken, but brokenness will keep you broken and let you stay in that broken state. What I am saying is, while being broken, acknowledge the brokenness and then take it day by day to heal yourself, to fix yourself. And in so doing, you continue to live your life. You continue to do everything that you need to do. I've met people who literally quit their jobs because they were broken in terms, and their brokenness came in the form of depression. They left their jobs, weren't working, locked up in their rooms, collecting whatever little bit of welfare they could, or workers' employment, insurance, or so that they could stay in their rooms locked in darkness for years. That's not healthy. If you're broken, being able to function, to get out there and work and take care of your responsibilities is a healing process. That's going to help you heal your brokenness. Also, another great way to help heal your brokenness, right, is get the word get the terminology self-pity out of your mind, out of your mouth, out of your vocabulary. Never feel sorry for yourself. Never ever feel pity for yourself. Okay? That's another way to help yourself heal from your brokenness. And the most important, powerful, a very potent, powerful prescription for brokenness is this: go and help somebody else. Go and help somebody else. I don't care, you just lost a loved one, you just lost your job, you just filed bankruptcy, your car just got repossessed, your home got foreclosed on, your kids are taking drugs, your husband is cheating on you, your wife is cheating on you, whatever. You know what I'm saying? The damn dog don't want to sit when you tell it to sit. You know what I'm saying? Like, even the pets are disrespectful. Go get out and go help somebody else. Go help somebody. Donate your time to helping someone else. Even if that person you're helping is only broken 5 or 6%. Your brokenness is 80%. Their brokenness is only 10%. Go help them anyway. They're doing way better than you. They might be crying because they just can't pay a phone bill, while you crying because you lost a loved one, and like I said, the damn dog won't sit when you tell it to sit. You got real problems, serious problems. They're crying about a phone bill. You crying because you don't even know if you're gonna be able to, if you have a job on Monday morning. You just got fired. Something serious, way more serious than that. Go help them. Go help somebody else. Donate your time to a shelter, to a homeless drive, a food drive. Go help other people. While you're broken, while you're hurting, while you're crying, while your world is upside down, while you one step away from, ending it all. You one paycheck away from homelessness. Go help somebody else. Go help. Look, I don't have all the answers. I don't know what it is about doing that, but there's a science. There is a science. There's a miracle in that. That when you go help somebody else, your aura, your energy, the entities of your energies, your frequency, everything changes. Your whole life changes. Your brokenness becomes fixed, healed, whole, whatever. Trust me. Till next time, folks, y'all know what I'm going to be doing. Sharing information. Happy New Year's. Peace.